Good evening, everybody, and welcome to my coverage of the Horus Heresy Weekender 2019. We'll start with the Book 8 of the Heresy series, Malevolence. I want to know who's going to buy this and what you're looking forward to inside the book. I hear there's a new custodes list. These, I believe, are called the Death Sworn. I always swear about death, apparently. No, I'm not entirely sure about their rules, but they are space wolves. This is a piece of artwork here, obviously. I believe it's to do with the new demons, which will be arriving in Book 8 as well. Looking forward to seeing those rules. And this is possibly the star of the book. Can't remember this man's name. Mr. Golden... blonde man, Goldilocks. No, it's Sanguinius. We all know who he is. Everybody's been waiting for him for a long, long time. I think with the spear, he looks like a marvellous model. This appears to be a... is it a tomb sprier? Is it even a tomb? What were they called? They were called something anyway, and they were in Necromonger, and it looks like they'll be back. This is a man holding up some... looks droids things. Is he on the lookout for droids? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he has, but he's another Necromonger character. And here we have the Suicide Squad from Necromonger. Note, these appear to be some new characters, which I have to say I do quite like the look of. There's a nice aesthetic there. A religious fanatic, perhaps, on that rare anti-grav tech that everyone seems to have, you know, very rare, but we all have it. Another squat comes with his 3 containers, his 3 cool boxes, and I want to know what sort of beer he has in there. I like his taped together boot there. Another character here for Necromonger. Not sure of this gentleman's name. He looks to have some sort of power hammer attached to his back. And this is another character from Necromonger. I like his pistol. Is he what they used to call a rat juve or something like that? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not an expert on Necromonger. Someone else will have to tell me. This is the deserter, see, because I noticed he has some Imperial army markings on his leg of sorts, or Imperial guard. Not sure who this is. Obviously another character. And here we have what I believe are the Delac weapons, House Delac in fact. Some lovely little sculpts there, I like that under the wrist flamer. Some more over here. Notice that knife, those weapons down the bottom right do look fantastic. I do like those indeed. And here are some alternate heads you can have. I'm noticing here that the detail on these is very high. I think these look marvellous. And some rats with candles for hats. That rhymes, but it wasn't my intent. Not sure what these do in the game. I think you strap bombs to them, run them in and blow people up with them. Possibly these people. Not sure what that is on the left. A man with a piece of paper in the middle, and that old renegade psyker guy. And this is a Furibundus dreadnought. Notice that huge jump pack on the back there. This is going to be interesting. It's basically a Contemptor with a jump pack. And here are the White Scars new special Terminator unit. Are they the Keshig or something? He has a huge handle on that weapon. And here we have Thunderbird 2's mole. Was it called the mole? Yes. Someone is to paint this yellow. And the knight we've seen from what feels like about 6 years now in pictures. It looks like it may finally be done. I'm sure a lot of you are looking forward to that. And we have a Blood Angel. I think this is Raldaron, if that is how you pronounce it. I like this model. Not sure what sort of demon he's standing on. the new Dreadnought drop pod, which a lot of you have been waiting even longer for. Can you fit a Dreadnought inside? I don't know. You know those white scars that say they don't like Dreadnoughts? Yeah, they like Dreadnoughts now. Especially Leviathans. With a bent barrel on that gun there. And also, they like lots of Dreadnoughts apparently now. There must be a lore change coming up. I think they call that a retcon. It'll be interesting to see how they pull this off. 2 characters. Are they the Praetors? I like that guy on the right there with the eagle on his hand. Abaddon wants his top knots back though. And we also have the re-release of the Grand Master Edition, which we all fought over tooth and nail last year. Next up we have some new Adeptus Titanicus Titan weapon upgrades. This is the warp missile, which I like. And this is the Warlord's Gatling Blaster. I'm not sure what you call it, but that looks quite good. It looks like a paired weapon. And a Vulcan Mega Bolter for the Reaver. It feels a little bit underpowered in my head for a Reaver weapon, but I guess the cost is proportionate. Not sure what that is. Is that the macro cannon? Notice that shield over the gun is different though. I don't have those ones in my plastic kits. And a arm-mounted Gatling blaster for the Warlord, I believe. Here we have the individual weapon sprues for the new Titans. I think you can buy all these separately now, or will be able to. And the Doom of Molech, the next campaign book for Adeptus Titanicus. Which Titan house is that there? Is that House Divine? I think they were in the Battle of Molech. I think these are wonderful. These are the new scenery building spire upgrade kits for the Civitas Imperialis, or whatever it's called. But yeah, they do look fantastic. They really set off those buildings. We might have to get a couple of sets of those. Thankfully I haven't finished painting mine. Here we have a Realm of Battle tile for Adeptus Titanicus, I believe. Does anyone know the size of these? Are these 9 inches square or are these 12 inches square? I don't know. This one reminds me of the old Sector Imperium terrain, or whatever it was called, with the little base in the corner, the bunker. We have a piece of artwork. Can anyone name that Titan house? It looks like the Fire Wasps with the banding on those Warhound Titans. Here we have a map of the Sol system from the new Black Library Siege of Terror series, which we need to be reading ASAP. Gonna be honest and say I don't like this new piece of artwork. Looks like the quality is a lot lower than the old ones. Just seems to be CG hashed. This one, however, I think is marvellous. The new Angron cover. Wonderful. A new Heresy novel here, The Buried Dagger, starring Mortarion himself and his fall to chaos, or his turn to demon princedom. Some updates on Book 9, even though Book 8 isn't even out yet, about the Thramas Crusade, Dark Angels and the Night Lords, which we've all read about. Picture of Sanguinius there, pole vaulting over a bloodletter by the look of things from where I'm sitting, but I imagine he's stabbing him in the face. And we have these, the Imperial Hunters, Titan Legion. These do look wonderful. Kudos to that paint job. And thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Goodbye.